Book coach was saying that he's trying to emphasize to you that you don't need to put a cape on during this tournament and let the game come to you. But what are your expectations of yourself in this tournament? How do you showcase to everybody what you can do, and how do you get there?
Well, the game definitely it just comes to me naturally. He told me all the time, like great players just find their offense within the flow of the game, and we don't need anyone to save this team. We're a great team. We have a lot of pieces that could go out there and play, and I just want to do whatever it takes to win. Whether that's going out and scoring 30, or that's getting 10 assists, and grabbing 10 rebounds, whatever I need to do to help this team win, that's what I'm gonna do.
Charlotte?
Hey James, what was it like hearing UConn's name called, and what was the celebration with your teammates like?
Oh man, I can't even explain the feeling. It's like over the past 3 days, my emotions just been up and down, and to like this is what you work for the whole year to be able to play under these bright lights. Like all the tough practices, coach screaming at us, all the brutal days. It's like this is what you work for. This is what you want to be a part of. This is like a special moment. This is something you never forget.
Danny Barletta?
Yeah, James, obviously, when you came to UConn, I assume this was a pretty big goal for you. Just what does it mean to you to finally, be able to get to play in the NCAA tournament?
I don't think this was a big goal. I think this was the main goal. This is something you dream about, man. Like I said before, I can't even explain this feeling. It's just like we going dancing, man. Like that's just crazy. I don't even know. Like in my head, it's just like so much going on in my mind. It's like I can't even tell you right now, man. I'm just so happy. I'm happy for the seniors. I'm happy for the freshmen. I'm happy for coach, man. I'm happy for the fans. I'm just happy. Like right now, I'm just a happy person.
Roger?
How are you feeling now, James? I mean, you didn't look yourself the other night. I'm assuming that was probably kind of some lag from the dehydration and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I probably played my worst game in a UConn uniform when the lights came on. It was it definitely was tough. I probably was harder on myself than anybody else was. It took me a couple of days to calm down and gather myself. And I know I let a lot of people down that night, and I'm just ready. I'm ready to go, and I'm ready to go out there and perform it and just play like everyone knows I can play.
Dom?
Yeah, Book, Coach mentioned that the program, in his words, was in a shambles when you got here. And I'm just wondering, when you made that decision to come to UConn, what gave you the faith and the confidence that you and Coach Hurley could get the program from there to here?
Well, when recruiting me, Coach Hurley told me what it would be when I got here. He told me it wouldn't be easy. He told me it would be hard, but we can make it happen. And I trusted him, and I trusted in the staff, and I'm so excited. Like I can't even explain to you this feeling, man. Like this is something you really dream of. Like UConn is built for March. This is where we belong, and this is us. Like this is our identity. Like this is when we thrive. This is our time of the year, and we just want to go out there and put on a show and make fans proud.
Mike Crispino?
James, Creighton ran two guys at you quite a bit in the game the other night. Do you expect that's going to happen again against Maryland? And if it does happen, what's your plan? How do you plan to deal with that?
I think I'll be ready for it. We watched the film, and I saw the things that I did wrong in the game. I saw that down the stretch I played a little selfish. I played a lot of selfish, and that's not me. I just know I need to make the right plays and just let the game come to me. Don't force anything, and I'm gonna be ready for the game, man. Just expect a great performance, a bounce back performance.
Gavin?
James, you have to wait all the way to Saturday to play. Not that you have a choice, but what is it going to be like having to wait that long?
I'm anxious. I want to play now, but like just watching. I was watching the Illinois game a couple minutes ago, and I'm just like, man, I want to be out there. It definitely hurt not to be playing in the Big East Championship, but man, this is what it is. This is March. This is March Madness. This is something different. But it's a whole different ball game.
Wayne?
James, can you talk about the impact of losing RJ in the final 6 minutes of that game against Georgetown? Obviously a physical impact, but was there an emotional impact too on the team, realizing that he was pretty badly hurt?
Oh, for sure. RJ is like the head of the horse, man. He's everything to us. He brings so much emotion to this game, and his care for the game, his passion, his energy. Just everything about RJ is just he's our team, man, and like losing him down the stretch that hurt. We wanted to get the game for him, and you saw after the game, you saw him crying on TV, and that just shows how much he cares. But we all rallied behind him, and we rallied behind him, and I have a family that rallied behind me. I have coaches that rallied behind me, and just understanding that wasn't my first bad game. That wasn't our first bad game, and it probably won't be our last. And we just got to understand that that's a part of the game. It's gonna happen. You're not gonna play your best game every night. We just got to learn how to move on. It's always gonna be tough, but just finding in yourself to be able to move on and move on to the next one.
Last one, Charlotte?
Yeah, it's just a kind of a follow-up to that. You had mentioned your emotions have been really up and down over the past few days. How have you handled that, or I guess kind of what's been going through your head a little bit more?
After we lost the game, I was like, I was like down on myself. Like I didn't want to talk to anyone. I turned my phone off. I just stayed in my room in the dark, just looking at the ceiling, just thinking. And it was like, that's not me. Like if you know, like talk to anyone on the team, I'm always giggly. I'm always laughing. I'm trying to have fun, and just like the circle I have around me, like my family, my friends, my coaches, everyone in this program, from the managers to the video coordinator, they just rallied behind me, and they told me it's gonna be all right. They told me it's gonna be all right, and that like I said before, that wasn't my first bad game, and it probably won't be my last. But they just helped me get through it over these past 2 days, and today definitely helped to make me happy. Like, I'm happy now, so I'm back to making jokes.